Hello, good evening, it's Monday. My name's Miriam. I work with ENJO UK. I love having my Mondays with you. So whether you are going to join me live, whether you're on catch up, thank you for coming along, where you are going to learn a little more about ENJO, who we are as a company, our ethos, how we clean without using any chemicals, because we don't think that cleaning's about chemistry. We think it's about how we can use fibre and cold water. So it's lovely to have you here tonight. My goodness, it's nearly dark outside. It's like autumn has come in, like slapped us in the face this week. Yeah, I was watching The Willow and even that is turning yellow. So how are you this week? Have you had a good week? And while people are joining us, you can tell me, what have you been doing with your ENJO this week? And while you're thinking about that, let me tell you a story about what happened in the Freer household this week. So it involved, you might even be able to guess, well, you might not. It involved one of these, all right, our living glove, medium strong. It involved one of these, that's our textile glove, and it involved at least a couple of these. Okay, so imagine, if you will, opening the front door to see your daughter covered in blood all over her face. Emily looked like something out of a horror movie, and in her arms was her beautiful bunny Flopsy. Now Flopsy had decided to be quite adventurous with one of her claws, and the inside of your car, I have to stop the story because shockwaves. The inside of your car? Really? My goodness, Rachel Henderson, who have you become? Right, so the inside of your car, brilliant, because ENJO does that super well, and I'm sure now it is looking sparkling. Dust gloves at the ready and wiping over the dash with this is awesome. Right, back to the story in hand. So picture the sight. Poor daughter standing at the door covered in blood. Flopsy has ripped a claw, and every time that Flopsy goes like that, it's like blood art all over the floor and over the wall. And she wanted to get the claw off because it wasn't very nice. Of course, nobody could locate the bunny nail scissors, but honestly, Emily's coat covered in blood, all off with this, okay, which was amazing. Emily's face all covered in blood, all off with this. And to stem the bleeding on Flopsy, there is a lot of blood that comes out of a bunny, let me tell you. We just put this over, and she was really happy because it was no chemicals on her. We then cleaned the whole of the floor of the bathroom because that's where she was staying with this. And you know what? It was just great because she could hop around. I knew that there was nothing that was going to damage her or sting her cut or anything like that until we got her out again. Honestly, I love ENJO. It was just brilliant. Inside of your goat house. Oh, get you, Catherine Corsi. That is awesome. I like that. Emily cleaned out the lit trays for the bunny with the outdoor Dura glove as well at the weekend. Isn't it just great? And then it popped in the machine, out it all comes, hangs on the line, job done. That would have been such a manky job in the past. So, tonight, what excitement do we have? Well, I don't know if you can see, I have 3 little tables of ENJO behind me, and I'm going to talk to you about all 3 of those in a moment. But first of all, I haven't shared. Here we go. Right, we are going to, tonight, do you know what? Episode 27? God, my goodness, I'll be in my 30s soon. I'm going to talk a bit about masks because if you're anything like me, we've been using them for a while. Some of us in the household, fairly good at washing them. Other ones, like this one that I found lurking at the bottom of Rebecca's rucksack today, not so great. So I'm just going to recap on that. And then, is your next ENJO step just £49 away? Ooh, intrigue. Right, let's set off because half an hour always goes so much quicker than I ever think it will. So I just have a bowl of water. I feel very Blue Peter tonight. This is hot water. Oh, I feel I should be doing a bit of pottery. Hopefully you can see that. I think that you can. If I take it up a little bit, you will see it even better. Right, so this is just hot water. I just popped it in before we came on our live. I'm going the wrong way, so I am going down the way. That's not going to help any of us. And you can either bung your masks in the wash. That's fine. I would still put them in one of ENJO's fine mesh laundry bags, mostly because it just means that it won't be wrapped around everything when you come. But I'm just going to wash these one by hand because I want to show you how easy it is. Particularly now, Emily has to wear a mask when she's at school. Not all the time, but in all the corridors. And of course, we're out all the time now. This has become much more familiar, hasn't it? Because actually we're all donning it to be able to go shopping. And people have said, well, how often should I wash it? Well, I guess as soon as I've touched the outside, I'm a terrible face toucher. All right. As soon as I've gone like that, I really need to be taking it off by the ears and then washing that to ensure that I haven't touched something and picked it up. And we're fortunate, aren't we, that we aren't back in the height of anything, but looking at the statistics, it's not looking too great. So all I'm going to do, because I'm going to hand wash them, is just put, oh, I've locked my pump. Would you believe it? I'm just going to, oh, I have locked it, double locked it. And do you know what? Can't get an optician's appointment, so I can't even see. Right, I'm just going to do one squirt, that's all. All right, so that's like 1.2 mil of liquid in here. I'm just going to pop all the family masks in, give them a rinse out. Now we know that anything, any virus, right, is obliterated above 60 degrees, all right? We know that that's what kills things out. So make sure that if you're going to hand wash them, it's hot water. This is hot. You can probably see the steam rising, right, like a vapor rub. But all I need to do, hand wash them, give them a squeeze out, hang them up. All right, I can guarantee that by the morning they will be dry, ready, and off we go. Using the masks a lot, absolutely, Jill. So I guess you're doing this maintenance quite a lot. But that's all you need to do with them. But remember, 50 washes. Now, obviously, we don't have a little indicator on these, but just keep a rough sort of tally about how many times in the week you think that you might be washing these out, and then you will know when it is that you need to get your next mask. And isn't that great? Because that can be recycled and you've done nothing to impact landfill negatively, and we are keeping other people safe by us wearing that if we're out and about. So that was just a bit of a recap. So thank you very much. My sister gave me a heads up that we should be doing that. And advance warning that next week I would like, yes, so they don't steam up under your glasses. Absolutely, Suzanne. Now, let me see if I can find one over here. Bear with me. Right. Ah. Okay, right, here we go. And this is out of the clean pile. Yes, the yellow fastener really, really helps. So I would say, Suzanne, that this is, for me, as a glasses wearer, the first thing to aid the lack of steaming. All right, so what this does is it just pops over the back, but because we've already got so much going on behind our ears, this really helps just keep it tight and in place. So glasses off. Right, mask on. I still put it over my ears, just how I would, but it's nice and tight now and it holds on. In fact, we're getting into snood weather, so this is going to be nice and keep me cozy. You need to get your glasses over the bridge. All right, so they need to go, the glasses nose piece needs to go over the mask, and as you can see, that will stop it fuzzing up. Okay, so you will get to a place, there you go, you can see me now. You will get to a place where it is more comfortable, and then it will take it to there. Now, Shona, 50 washes, we do think that they will last a little bit longer. I think it's fair, but we are happy to, and you are happy to guarantee the impervious of the candle and all of that 50 washes. But I know that you will be reasonable. You can go and puff out a candle and you can see how you're going. So I can just go with what I can guarantee. All right, so that is why, that's why we're saying 50 washes. So that's ENJO's guarantee. Okay, right, as we know, We also guarantee our fibres for 3 years, and some of you get a lot longer out of those also, but be aware that that's what we can guarantee it up to. Right, so that is the first bit of tonight, all right, just a little bit of maintenance. Now, I have 3 things here. Oh, I feel a bit like The Price is Right. So, I have 3 prices. Okay, I have £99, I have £199, and I have £49. So, what would it be like if I would give you £345 worth of ENJO and the opportunity to go on trips of a lifetime for just £199, right? So this one relates over here. Oh, I do feel like a quiz show. Right, and what would it be like if I could give you £124 worth of product for just £99 and the chance for international travel and rewards and meeting awesome people across the nations? You can also do that for just £49 and you still will have, right, ENJO that is worth £52. So what's all this about? Well, we talk about how we use ENJO, but tonight I'm just going to talk very briefly about the business opportunity as well that we have. Also because for this month only, right, we have a special joining fee of just £49 for people to either dip their toe in the water, or because we know that we have lots of lovely people like you who know and love ENJO, and maybe now might just be the right time to share that with other people. So we know that there's been lots of changes in our marketplace, people's jobs, so whether you maybe wanted to try ENJO as a side hustle, that's how I started, and if you then want to grow this as your full-time income, I just want to talk to you a bit about what is involved, because things have had to change quite a bit, as they have with all of our lives, over lockdown. And so let's talk about what that means now. So let's start over, well, let's start over here. Okay, so this is our biggest bundle, and lots of people join. Not just to get the product, but because this gives you a little bit of our it gives you our 2 main zones and a floor zone as well. So you get a full kitchen set, a full bathroom set, you get a floor system with a medium fibre and 2 iPads, and we're going to talk about those in a little minute, and you get some bags, some business bags, and you get our flip chart as well. And look at these are brand new. I love these. So our brochure has now, our main brochure has now gone online, okay, but this is just a little brochure, a little bit of introduction to ENJO and how it works, and when you place your next order you will have one of these. Oh, I love it. And there is also, look at this, how cute is that? A little skincare one, and that will also come out with your skincare fibres, and it tells you how to use them and what to do. So this pack here, lots of people actually join this because it gives them floors that they can also demonstrate, and if you're really keen to show ENJO and maybe you haven't got any yourself, then this is a great place to start. Then if we step down a bit, because maybe you've got lots of it at home but you just want a little bit that you can share, then we've got a kitchen glove, an ENJO fill, and a bathroom glove, and ENJO fill, 2 iPads, and bags and spray bottle, and that's you on the road for just £99. Or maybe you just want to dip your toe in the water. So why do we put in the kitchen glove and ENJO fill? Well, I guess because if you know nothing about ENJO, and we had lots of people during lockdown who joined with us who had never seen ENJO before, all right, but they could see that the business stacked up. And the reason why we do it, I've got the wrong thing first. Grab the butter, Miriam. Right, is because it enables us all to do this test and show how ENJO works. So just as you know, by putting a little bit of butter on the glove, the fibres are all unique. We know that it's a patented technology. We don't need chemistry, we just need cold water and the right fibre, and I can take all of that butter off my glove, demonstrating that the butter's in there, all off my glass, sorry, and squeaky clean, and then the ENJO fill. So the reason why we've put the glove and the ENJO fill together is just because we know that people can get going on their ENJO journey, just for £49. Now, do you therefore get different levels of support? No, of course not. When people join, we have a digital learning, and then we also have some great face-to-face learning. And over lockdown we knew that we had to transfer from our old model, which was coming out and seeing you in large groups of people, that wasn't going to be possible, into online demos. So there's full presentations that you can utilise to go and share with family and friends. Right, not only that, but for the first 3 months, the first 90 days, you get a whopping 21% of all of your purchases. So that's just why you're seeing, while you're seeing, you know, how's your business going to work to maximise that opportunity to share with people. And we need thousands of people. So at the moment, we have, well, let's have a guess. We need in the UK 54,000 consultants. Right, that's how many we need to achieve the vision of really what we have in Orkney. So in Orkney, we have 48% of homes that use ENJO to clean. Now, that doesn't mean that they're ENJO pure. It doesn't mean they have every element of ENJO, but they have an awareness of ENJO. They may have 2 iPads, all right, but they know how to use them, and they will be out and about using these, even starting with that. 48%. What an achievement, Orkney. Well done. Okay, and we would like not even to achieve that, but somewhere around that figure across the whole of the UK. Right, so we need 54,000 people to do that, and we have 220. I know, it's a big opportunity, isn't it? And because everything's gone digital, it doesn't matter where you sell in the UK, because it's completely non-territorial. So I can have clients right down in Cornwall, I can have clients in London, I can have clients in Wales. All right, so if you've got friends and family across the UK, and even if this opportunity or these opportunities are not for you, please, would you maybe think about someone that this might just be the right time for them to hear a little bit about ENJO and see if it's a fit. It's not a fit for everybody, but it's well worth a chat to see if the fit is for you. So we used to require you to go out and do lots of demos. We know that's not feasible now. So this is really the business that you can grow to work for you. And what a lovely company. I've just been on a celebrations event for ENJO before I popped on here. And you know, what a great group of really supportive, encouraging, predominantly women that I work with. And I love that we have that opportunity and ethos as a company. And as I said, that might be for you, or it might be for someone else you know. Absolutely. It's an amazing opportunity, isn't it, Chris? Really across the world. So Christine, who's just commented there, in fact, I met her when we went on a trip together to Austria. I don't even know how many years ago was that, Chris. That was years ago. But this is what ENJO is about. It's about creating real, lifelong, meaningful friendships and relationships. In fact, so much so that Chris, who's all the way over in Australia and gets up in the middle of the night so that she can come and join us, she and I are going to do a live in a couple of weeks via Zoom so that she can just talk about her ENJO experience and what ENJO is like in Australia, because they have had ENJO for years and years and years and years. And so Chris is just going to share a little bit about that and how that's been for you. 2014, my goodness, I must have been a child. All right, so we met all those years ago, and it's just been incredible. And Laurie, who's on, she's over from Canada, and I met Laurie, gosh, I can't even remember when I first met you, but we meet up every year as part of the business. And what amazing, solid friendships with incredible, inspirational women. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. The other thing that is in our business kit you will see is these. all right, because we know that our iPads are so incredible. This is what I was stemming the blood on the bunny paw with. They're not just for taking off your makeup, but if I can take off makeup just with water and a fibre, then why wouldn't I? And do you know that two of these replaces 4,400 cotton buds going into landfill? Isn't that incredible? Right, that is a lot of resources that you are saving in the environment just by using these. 4,400 cotton buds, when we could just clean it all out with that. You can see that there. And all I now need to do, well, I'll demonstrate it here, because look, I have my very thing of hot water here that I can use. I know it's still got my masks in, but it's going to do the job. Here we go. So if I put a little bit, I've only got a tiny bit of soap on. That's all I need. Remember, hot soapy water opens up the fibres. My children appear to have a mental block of that. And they seem to think that shoving your fibre down the back of the shower is all you need to do. Allegedly. But no, we do need to wash it out. All right, so hot soapy water, you can see there all of the dirt is away. There you go, that's probably a better angle. There you go, all away. And just hot soapy water is going to release that, and you can see it very visibly there. Okay, so these are brilliant tools for you to start in a business if you wanted to. All right, and I hope that there might be something there that you might just decide is the next step that you want to take with ENJO. So if you're still a little bit nosy and you still want to know a little bit more, what can you do about that? Well, on the 28th of September, so that's Monday the 28th at 8 o'clock, there's an opportunity in the UK to just hear a little bit more about ENJO as well. Not just from me, don't just take my word for it. Go and hear what other people say. And you still have until the end of September to get our £49 offer. Could be the best thing that you do this month. Just saying. It's worth an exploration. Right, so what else do I have to tell you? Well, you've heard me say that I am going to be meeting up with the lovely Christine. So that is a bit of advance warning if all technology works for us. On Monday, the 21st of September, Australia and Orkney are going live to talk just about our experiences. So Chris, thanks ever so much that you are going to get up really in the middle of the night so that we can chat, because it's brilliant just hearing what other people in other countries have to say. But for next week, I need your help. So this is a bit of a plea. Right, it is just about what questions you would maybe like the answer to. So is it, oh, I have got one of these. What did I buy it for? And what can I use it for? And is this the best one that I should be cleaning my stove with? Maybe not. But what we don't want in ENJO is that you invest in these things and then they sit in the cupboard. Right, so have you got something grotty that you don't know how to clean and so you've just shoved it to the back of the cupboard and you're ignoring it? Or have you got something that you are desperate to know what to do with, like I have got, oh, what do I do again when there's vomit in the carpet? And what else do I do if it still is a little bit whiffy? Is there anything else that I can do? Because I've used this glove, but I still feel there's a little bit of a mark there. Or what can I do again in the thresholds of the door? Or what can I do to get all of those spider's webs out of the corner? Do you have any easy tricks? I would love to have all of your questions so that I can answer those next week. We can try and do them live too, but as we know, because I can't get to the optician, sometimes that's not always the most reliable. All right, but if you can either send your questions in advance, or if you want to type them to me, Or if you want to post them on my page, I will put somewhere that you can do that. All right, so if you have questions, then you can just put those onto my page as well. You can email me, you can text me. Gosh, my goodness, there's so many ways. And we can try and do them live as well. I will endeavour to do my best to answer all of those. I really want you to maximise how you get the best out of your fibres. It can be as simple as, I know you've told me 100 times, but can you remind me, how do I refresh my fibres when they're a bit smelly, or my all-purpose cloth has got a bit whiffy, what can I do with that? All of those things that maybe do happen, but you just kind of get over it. I would love to answer those next week. So it's all about you. But I really need you. Don't let me just like sit here twiddling my thumbs for half an hour. So that's next week. If you can fire off any questions, that would be really, really fantastic. And I look forward to spending that half an hour with you. The last thing that I really want to talk about is this super offer. Now, I'm sure that some of you have seen this. This has been flying out of the shelves because it's such a good deal. And it might just be for you. So I just want to run through it because last month we ran out of our pet duo glove, and I don't want us to run out of this and you go, oh, I just thought I'd wait till the end of the month. Right, so first of all, a dust pad. Let me show you what size that is. All right, so this is our dust glove, dust pad. I love this. In fact, I wonder if this might have been the one that my sister was using to clean her car today. Lots of people keep this in the car. I like it because it's really flat, or people use it just to clean, just to dust the bathroom after they've gone round with their ENJO and they know those bits of annoying lint and hairs. That might be the Herbert. My girls love this one, and this is the one that they always go and get out of the cupboard. Okay, so you get that one in the pack, and then you get a full-size bathroom ENJO fill and a full-size kitchen ENJO fill. Not only that, but you also get a bathroom duo pad, and you also get a all-purpose cloth, which honestly, I feel in my life I need about 25 of them, but that's just a lie. I just like them. It was the very beast, I'm sure, Rachel. So this little pack here costs £100, but you can get it in September as part of our special offer for just £79. Now, all of these things are things I need doubles of in my house. So if you are looking just now, maybe your ENJO fills are getting a little bit older, you could just do with adding 1 or 2 in, then it's usually the kitchen and the bathroom ones that people come back and buy before the rest of their fibres run out, or an extra duo cloth just for wiping around. I totally agree, Chris. It's brilliant for students going to university. It's brilliant as a second pack. It's brilliant for your camper van or your caravan. It's brilliant just to love. All right, so that pack there, available to everyone this month, £79. We also, and I've said to you that we are still doing demos. They're all digital. They're very easy. They run on Sway. We've got all of the, oh, what are they called? All the demos, all the zone demos there so that we can show you. And we're talking to you live, so I love it. And if you host a demo in September, you can also grab our Flexi set, great for cobwebs, for just $49 rather than $69, in addition to all your hosting vouchers that you can get. So it makes it's really good sense. If you need a few bits and pieces, then you may find that there's a few other people that need bits and pieces, and you will be amazed at how your benefits just stack up very quickly. So I'm going to leave those thoughts with you, fine people, and I hope that you have a really, really super week. And if these offers are not for you, but maybe there is someone else that you think, oh, I know so-and-so, maybe they're not going back on full-time hours, or maybe things have just been restricted, or maybe they just need a little bit of extra income right now, then please either share this video with them, point them in my direction. This will go onto YouTube and you can just share it with them, and maybe they can just have a little look and see whether ENJO is the right fit for them for now. Right, we know that you're probably here because you are passionate about your ENJO, and what we really want is more people to get the benefits that you have across the whole of the UK. So the 48% which a lot of you lovely people have achieved in Orkney, we would just like to see replicated across the UK, but we need more people to do that. So that is it from me, over and out. It's officially dark outside. My goodness, oh, the nights are drawing in. It's time to light the fire. Oh, I get so excited. All right, have a great week. Stay safe. Thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to receiving your questions so that I can answer those with you next week. God bless one and all. Cheers. Bye-bye.